What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. If you didn't know, I'm in my car and it's raining outside. So I want to go ahead and just take a time just to talk about a topic when it comes to burn-in. And hopefully you guys are not hearing any hissing sound. I'm trying to do the best I can when it comes to recording. I am using this mic right now. So hopefully it's to a minimum. But I just want to throw that out there. It's a lot to do with the rain. But anyway, I do want to talk about a topic about burn-in. If anybody didn't know, I do have the Sony A9F and the Sony A90J, and then also I had the mini LED TV of the X95K. But going back to the Sony A9F, I had that TV. It will be 6 years. I got it in 2018 around October time frame. So yeah, so it's just about 6 years now, and then I got the Sony A90J. That TV came out 2020ish or 21. Don't quote me on that part. I think it was 2020. But anyway, I have both of those TVs. I get some questions from time to time about people who are already, get concerned about burn-in. And I had both of those TVs for a very long time, and we use that TV extensively when it comes to watching football, American football. And oh yeah, give a shout out to the Lions. The time I record this, they're going to be going against the 49ers tomorrow. So, crossing my fingers. Hopefully, the Lions will win. But anyway, going back to content, the type of content that we watch, football, pretty much all sports related, video games, and even news. We watch it a lot. And so far, I haven't had any issue when it comes to burn-in. Dead pixels, I haven't seen any dead pixels on my Sony A9F or my A90J. So I'm going to show some clips. I'm going to go into the service menu, talk about that more extensively, and show how many watch hours I have on the Sony A9F specifically, because just to show that anyone who is in the market of buying a new TV, specifically an OLED TV, that's something you really don't need to worry about. It's like each year they make some really good improvements with their OLED TV. Doesn't matter what manufacturer that you get, from LG to yeah, even Samsung. I was about to say QD OLED, but even Samsung make WRGB OLED depending on what size you get. Specifically, if you get an 83-inch S90D, then yeah, that's something that you don't have to really worry about. Same thing with Sony, but going into that, I will go into more details about that. But the reason why I'm doing this type of style of intro is because I want to get more, more to the viewers and stuff like that, just showing some off the cuff type stuff and doing something that's not super edited when I've been doing my previous videos. So I'm about to go ahead and switch to the next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about burn-in specifically. I'm more than do whatever I can to try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. But I thought this would probably be a good video because since I had those TVs for so long and they still doing pretty well with no issues so far, I thought it would be a good topic because I know a lot of people own their TVs for 5 years, maybe even longer than that. And I know some people who still have their plasma screen TVs. So I thought this would probably be a good thing to talk about. So I'm about to go ahead and switch to the next clip, and hopefully everyone enjoys. And the hissing sound, please forgive me on that. You're not going to hear it on the next clip because I want to have more better audio going from there. But since it's raining outside, please don't go off in the comments about the audio quality and stuff. So anyway, all right. Hopefully you guys enjoy. All right. See ya. Okay, welcome back everyone. So I went ahead and switched scenes. So what you're looking at right now is a Sony A9F. So I'm about to go into the service menu, but before I go ahead and do that, I do want to let everyone know I do have here two remotes. So this is the original Sony remote right here. You can't see it that well. Let me see if I can take it out of the plastic. And the reason why I still have it in plastic, because one of my girls accidentally broke the remote by mistake, but yeah, you can see how the whole thing is just pretty much trash. So I had to buy myself a new remote. So on this specific remote, in order to get to the service menu, you have to press the power. And then once you press power, you press display 5 and the volume up. And you have to do that, like, I wouldn't say too fast, but once the TV powers off, you press display 5 and volume up, and then you turn the TV back on, it will go to the service menu. But since I have a new remote, and I got this off of Amazon, it's a little bit different. So in this case, it's not a display right here, but I had to put in power, and then there's this enter button, and then I had to push 5, and then I had to press the volume up right here. So let me go ahead and kind of like demonstrate that just to show you everyone. So I'm about to cut the TV on. So if anyone could see, this is my Sony A9F. And so for some reason, so ever since I bought this remote off of Amazon, it's not the exact, let's see if I can, it's not the exact remote, but it's pretty close. I can still get into the menus and everything. It works just like the regular Sony remote, but for some reason I can't update the firmware update, but that'll be another video for a different time. But anyway, let me go ahead and go into the service menu. So I am about to go ahead show you. I'm about to turn this off. Let's see if I can do this out all. Yeah, I'm about to turn this off and do it real fast. Let's see how this goes. So I can't do it at the same time, but let's do this right now. So you turn it off. This 5, volume up. I wonder if I did it fast enough. Nope, I did not do it fast enough. All right, so let me do it again. So I gotta do power, enter button, 5, and volume up. I'm gonna try it again. 1, 2, 3. Enter 5, 1. See if I could do it fast enough. Just did it a second ago. All right, try it again. Now I'm not even going to edit this, but you can see how sometimes it acts kind of weird. All right, so do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Volume up. All right, so I'm going to have to use my right hand. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. All right, I finally did it. I'm not going to edit this video out because sometimes it could be a little bit cumbersome when it gets to here. All right, so I don't know if you really can see this, but let me see if I could try to zoom in just a tad bit. Okay, so the first thing you need to see here is, this is Sony A9F, is that if you want to look at your hours, as in how long you've been using this TV, you go to diagnosis history. I can't even say the word right now. You press on the remote, you press enter, and you see at the bottom of the screen, I have here 17,360 hours on the Sony A9F. So you can see at the very bottom left here. So this is showing how many hours I have on the Sony A9F, if anyone is curious. So another thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is go into some test patterns just to show that I don't have any blooming. But let me go back. In order to get out of the service menu, just to give people the heads up, don't turn it off. If you turn this off, you'll go back to the service menu. So look at this. So if I cut it off and then cut the TV back on, you see it still goes back to the service menu. So I'm about to zoom the camera out just a tad bit. So in order for you to go back to the home menu, it's very important. You have to press the home button. So you press the home button and you're right back at the menu just as normal. Okay, so next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is go into some test patterns. But oh yeah, so just to give you a heads up, yeah, so this is the Android device. It's similar to Google, but it's different. But everything is actually, I kind of like this menu a tad bit better than the Google TV version. I don't know, I don't like the tiles that much on the Google TV. It has those circular tiles when it comes to the apps. But anyway, let me go ahead and go into YouTube and do some test patterns. I do have to edit this portion of it because the fact is, got my kids on here and stuff. So going to put this on mute. All right, so I did have to cut out a little bit of it, but I'm about to go back to here. And then let me kind of like rewind everything. All right, so if I go into this video, LG OLED burn-in remover test 4K, I use this. This is a very good video as well, just to give people an idea if they think they have burn-in. But a lot of times you really don't have to worry about too much of this. I remember at the time when I got my Sony A9F, I had to run these test patterns for hours because I was so concerned about burn-in, because I wanted to make sure I'm breaking the TV and make sure I had no issues when I was playing video games or when I was watching the news or watching sports. So these are kind of like some of the things I had to make sure that I had to do. But for you guys, it's going to be a little bit different. So let me go into a different one. I'm going to go into, what's it better? I think, yeah, let me see here. I'm going to uniformity. So I'm about to go into this one. This is also a good pattern as well too. Yeah, I just noticed that my camera looks kind of weird. Let's see here. Let's see if I can adjust this a little bit. Alright, just adjust the camera just a tad bit. See, it was kind of looking at this TV at an angle, but let me see here. But yeah, you could use this test pattern if you want to. This is a very good test pattern as well when you're trying to see clouding or banding and great uniformity. And then I'm going to do the dirty screen effect as well too. But so far, this TV still looks pretty clean, if I do say so myself. Yeah, let me know in the comments how everyone feel about me not doing a lot of edits like my previous videos and doing this kind of like off the cuff type stuff and freestyling when it comes to my videos. Kind of curious what people's thoughts are. Yeah, because I want to do something more like this, because it's like when when I go into, you know, editing and stuff like that, I just noticed that some things is kind of repetitive, but now I'm kind of like doing things that I just want to kind of show what you will actually run into in these type of situations. And I just noticed that it's a little blurry because of the Wi-Fi. So okay, now it's starting to kick back in. And then what I am going to do too, I'm going to do a test as well to play some HDR tests. And just to give people an idea that I do not have any type of dead pixels. And everything looks pretty clean on this Sony A9F. Yeah, forgive me on the decorations. You know what? The more I just thought about this, let me go ahead and cut off the lights. I just thought about that. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. Okay, so I cut off the lights on this. Hopefully the video will look better. Yeah, one thing about this TV, it has some really good use on the Sony A9F. Had it for 6 years. I can't believe 6 years passed by that fast. But this TV has been holding up like a champ. The only thing I had to do was just replace the remotes on here. Other than that, I haven't had any hiccups whatsoever that I know of from my memory with the Sony A9F. And this is a Master Series too. So, Master Series TV, and so far everything looks pretty clean on this TV. No burn in, people. I know people are scared about burn in. And this is as real as you could get it on this Sony A9F. So I'm about to wait till it get to 100, and then I'm just gonna play one video, and then just call it quits on this video. Let me see here. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me do the dirty screen effect. Do this for a second. Yeah, this is one thing about it. If you do buy a new remote, make sure you get the Sony remote, because I just went on the wrong video. Oopsies. Go back here. My mistake. Oh yeah, give a shout out to Modern Wise. This is his video, and this is the hockey test 30 screen effect. If anyone is curious, if anyone wants to see if they have any issues with their TV, this is a very, very, very good indicator. So I do want to give him a shout out, because he made this video, and so far, yeah, this TV is clean. It is still clean, everyone. No issues whatsoever. No type of banding that I have noticed on this TV. So I don't see anything from my view. I know I'm capturing this on the camera, so I know people in the comments going to say otherwise. But for me, looking at this TV every single day, I do not notice any type of banding. So, good thing. Good thing, good thing, good thing. So, yeah, let me go ahead and switch up to a different... Let me see if I can switch it up to... Trying to get a good video to watch for a demo. Yeah, let me do this. Well, of course, I mean, it's OLED, so you're going to have those perfect blacks. I mean, one of the issues is that this TV does reflect a lot because you can see the kitchen lights behind me. But that really doesn't bother me that much depending on where you sit in the living room. But, oh yeah, you can see the Christmas tree in the background too, reflecting. And I know Christmas is over, but I'm going to take down the decorations later this week, right before New Year's. But yeah, this TV is clean as it can be. It's just the only thing is with the Sony A9F that I have right now, when it comes to HDR impact, it doesn't have that impact as like the Sony A90J, and then of course the Sony X95K. But this TV reminds me more of my old Panasonic plasma screen TV. Well, excuse me, not screen TV, but my old Panasonic plasma. And my parents currently have that TV at the moment. I may do a video on that. Let me know in the comments y'all want to see that. My parents had that TV for years, and it's still going on strong. And the Sony A9F is what it reminds me of. But other than that, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are when it comes to OLED burn-in. I thought it would be a good video to show everyone that I don't have any issues when it comes to burn-in. And you can see in the surface menu that you can look at how many hours I've been playing this and using this. I've been playing video games, watching sports, news, you name it, and no issues whatsoever. But if you could do me a favor by hitting that like and that subscribe button, I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, see everyone on the next video. Take care. Bye. You know what? I just thought about something. One thing I forgot to show everyone, and as I'm kind of like was wrapping everything up, is I forgot to show you one more thing. Just to show everyone who is curious. Okay, understand that. Let me go into the settings. I forgot to show you guys one more thing. Is I want to go to About TV just to show you guys. And let me zoom in because I may have some questions in the comments because I forgot to show this as well. Sony A9F. Got the latest update. And I don't have anything else, but June was the last update. But yeah, there you have it. Just had to show that. But other than that, now I'm officially signing off on here. So just had to show everyone that it is a Sony A9F TV. And this TV is still doing good. Let me go ahead and zoom out a little bit. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And I'm going to try to do more videos like this. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.